Welcome everyone. So in our previous video, we have seen velocity time graph for uniform velocity. And in today's video, we shall learn about velocity time graph for uniform acceleration. So student, first of all, what is the meaning of acceleration? So acceleration is the rate of change of velocity, okay, of an object in a given time. And uniform acceleration is an object, no, it is an object has a uniform acceleration if it travels in a straight line, and its velocity will increases by equal amount in equal interval of time. So this is the uniform acceleration, and we will learn about the velocity time graph for uniform acceleration. All right. So the changes in the velocity of a car in a specific time interval are given in the following table. So this is a table given to us, uh, and here two columns are there. In first column, time in second is given, and in second column, velocity in meter per second is given. Okay, so if you will observe the uh, uh, any that means a train or car, it will started its journey from zero uh, time in zero velocity per meter per second. Okay, and here from time interval increases from 0 to 5, 5 to 10. That means in each time increasing, there is 5 second difference is there. Okay, and in velocity 8 meter per second difference is there. So here graph is given to us, in which along the axis we have time in seconds, and along y-axis we have velocity in meter per second. Okay, and scale is given to us, that is on x-axis we have 1 centimeter is equals to 5 second difference, and on y-axis we have 1 centimeter is equals to 8 meter per second difference. Okay, so this is a velocity, and x-axis we have time. So if we will start see observe, so what is given here, the object will start it, sorry, a car will start its journey from 0 meter in 0 velocity, sorry, 0 second in 0 meter per second velocity. Okay, so as it is moving, as it is along the axis, what happened, the time increases by 5. Okay, 5 to 10, 10 to 5, that means even each journey it is difference is there. And here if you will observe, it will increase its velocity about 8 meter. Okay, 8, 16, 24, like this. Okay, so this is a velocity time graph. Now let's move further. So here the velocity time graph in figure 1.8 shows that the velocity changes by equal amount in equal time interval. That means the in each every 5 second the velocity increases by 8 meter per second. Okay, thus this is uniform acceleration in accelerated motion. That means in each 5 second the velocity increases it constant, like 8, 8 to 16, 24. So this is a uniform acceleration. Okay, and the okay, so how much does the velocity change every 5 minutes? So in every 5 minutes the velocity changes 8 meter per second. Now next is point number 2. For all uniformly accelerated motions, the velocity time graph is a straight line. If you will observe here, the velocity, if in as the time increases, the velocity is increases, and it will cover in a straight line distance. Okay, so as it is a straight line, that means this indicates the velocity. This indicates that this is a uniformly accelerated motion. All right. Point number 3. Okay, so point number 3 is, for non-uniformly accelerated motion, the velocity time graph may have any shape depending on how the acceleration changes with time. That means in uniformly accelerated motion, the it will be straight line. But if there will be no straight line, then this will be non-uniformly accelerated motion. It will be any shape but not straight line. Alright student, so from the graph in figure 1.8 we can determine the distance covered by the car between the 10th and 20th second, as we did in case of the train in the previous example. Now previous example, that means in case of a uniform velocity. Okay, And the difference is that the velocity of the car is not constant, unlike that of the train. So in our in our previous example, or in our previous video, we have seen the train will cover the constant distance, okay, or constant velocity, that is 60 km per hour. If you are not understanding this, you can go through my previous video, okay. But is constantly changing, because a uniform acceleration, that means in uniform velocity the velocity will be constant, but this is a uniform acceleration. That's why as the time increases, the velocity will increases, it will not be constant. And that's why in this example we have a graph of straight line, okay, like this. Suppose this is our y-axis and this is our x-axis. So we will go, as the time increases, velocity increases, and we get the line as a straight line. All right, student. So in such a case, we have to use the average velocity of the car in the given time interval to determine the distance covered in that interval. So we have to find out the distance between 10 second and 20 second. Okay, so student, there is one more mistake here. Here it, instead of 5 minutes, it will be 5 second. There is one printing mistake. So I hope you all will correct in your textbook also. Okay, so we have to find out the distance between 10 second and 28 seconds. So that's why here, as the velocity is not constant, it is always increasing. So what we will do, we will find out first average velocity of the car. All right, so from the graph, the average velocity of the car will be equal to 32 plus 16 divided by 2. Now 32 is the velocity of the car in 20 second, and 16 is the velocity of car in 10 seconds. Okay, so here we are find out average velocity. So after dividing this by 2, it will be 24 meter per second. That means 32 plus 16 upon 2. So the final answer will be 24 meter per second. Okay, so this is the average velocity of the car. Now multiplying this by the time interval, that is 10 seconds, gives us the distance covered by the car. Now what is the time interval here, students? Here it is, we have to find out the distance between 20 second and 10 seconds. So we will find out time interval, time difference. So here we will do 20 minus 10, so the time interval will be 10 seconds. Okay, so that is 10 second gives us the distance covered by the car. So distance covered is equals to this 24 meter per second multiply by 10 second, that means time interval. Okay, so this will be, obviously this will be 240 meter. Now check that, it is given us that, check that similar to the example of the train, the distance covered is given by the area of quadrangle ABCD. Now in our previous video we find out the velocity of the car by quadrangle ABCD. Okay, so here also we have to do this. So area of quadrangle ABCD, if you will observe. Okay, so area of quadrangle, this is ABCD. So this is the addition of two geometrical figure, that is area of triangle ABE, this shaded part, and area of a quadrilateral AECD. So okay, so this is the addition of two figure. Now let's see. Okay, so area of a quadrangle ABCD will be equal to addition of two geometrical figure, that is area of quadrilateral AECD plus area of triangle ABE. Now area of quadrilateral we know, that is length into breadth, and area of triangle will be half of base into height. Okay, so here length it will be 16 here. Okay, see here it is 16 and its breadth will be 10. All right, and if we will observe the area of triangle, its base will be 10. Yeah, or its base will be 10 and its height will be 16 here. So multiply 16 multiply by 10 will be 160, and plus half of base into height, that means 10 multiply by 16. So this will be here, we will cancel 2 8s are 16. Okay, so it will be 80. So if we will add this, we get the answer. Therefore, area of quadrangle ABCD will be equal to 240 meter. That there, no, so the distance covered by the car will be equal to 240 meters. So student, here we have completed the velocity time graph for the uniform acceleration, and the equation of motion using graphical method we will cover in our next video. Thank you all of you.